The SmackDown Championship was mine. I was the first to ever hold it. And regardless of what happened after that night, you always remember the first. After everything I'd fought through, I'd finally been recognized for what I always knew I was. The champ.
2016 was their year of first. I got my first championship win. Becky became the first SmackDown champion.
But maybe the biggest first of the year was at Hell in a Cell, where Charlotte and I were the main event. This was the first time the women's main evented a WWE pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell may be the most punishing match style in the entire WWE. I remember watching Triple H and The Undertaker back at WrestleMania 28.
Where mankind going up the top of the cage in 1998.
But there had never been a women's Hell in a Cell match, ever.
Usually you reserve those matches for the most heated, brutal rivalries. And that's exactly what Charlotte and I had.
Sasha had my championship. She didn't deserve it. I did. So yeah, I was excited to step into the cell with Sasha. It gave me an opportunity to get back what was mine in a structure so punishing. Nobody would be able to deny my victory.
And the cell is coming down, and can you imagine what is going through the minds of these two women?
So much stress, so much emotion to have that cell, that thing down, it's terrifying.
You see the trepidation on both competitors' faces. It's just become real to them. They are locked inside this menacing structure, and the battle is about to begin.
Everybody knows that this kind of
And Charlotte went right after Sasha. Charlotte wasting no time. Charlotte realizes the magnitude of the situation, and she wants to reclaim her throne. There is no hesitation. The Queen is going to injure Sasha Banks before the cell even lowers.
It's not only about the championship, it's personal. Charlotte wants to
and look now, Sasha going to drive Charlotte out of the barricade.
Sasha returning the favor to the Queen.
And she is cold. Trying to do the Queen.
Let's fight dirty.
This is bad. Oh, look at no. You can't climb up there.
That's what she's doing, Cole.
These women have heard they can't their entire career. They're right out of the gate in Hell in a Cell.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Bang off the cell. Queen hanging on for dear life.
This being unfamiliar territory for these women, I say they're using the scene pretty well.
Sasha's still climbing.
Sasha Banks looking to get creative. Are you kidding me?
Sasha's in trouble. I mean, she's in this much pain already. Whoa!
The referee's trying to check on Banks, trying to make sure she's physically able to continue this competition.
She can't walk.
Sasha barely able to make it to her feet.
I can imagine the frustration from Sasha Banks here, though. I mean, this moment, she's been waiting for this for so long.
Oh, this hometown crowd trying to get Sasha Banks back into this match. Banks doesn't need the support of the crowd. She needs a doctor.
This is not how Sasha wanted this to go down in her hometown.
In a bad way. Sasha can't even stand. I mean, if this is what you consider loneliness. And it would be a darn shame.
I agree. It would be a darn shame, Michael, but you got to think about career longevity. You have to think about the health and the wellness of Sasha Banks.
This one's over before it even began. Yeah, it's too bad, too. This was supposed to be an historic night. Well, the EMTs have come out here now, and they've got the stretcher, and it looks like they're going to
take Sasha back. I hope Charlotte's proud of herself because nobody wanted to see this end like this. We knew this was a dangerous matchup, a dangerous situation for both women, but you have to feel a little bit for Sasha Banks.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Sasha Banks is unable to compete. Therefore, here is your winner due to forfeit, and the new...
Sasha, wait a minute!
I don't know about this.
Sasha back on her feet! Oh, and Sasha Banks!
Banks has lost it.
Sasha Banks is going after everyone in her path. Nobody's going to stand in her way here tonight.
Come on, Sasha.
Somebody needs to stop Banks for her own well-being.
The boss does what she wants when she wants.
We know Hell in a Cell can end people's careers, and right now Sasha Banks is in a bad way. She's just between the ropes.
And here we go. Hell in a Cell underway. What does Sasha have left?
Sasha Banks is asking Charlotte if that's all she's got. No way Sasha's gonna go out like that.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw.
Sasha Banks is making her presence known.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Setting up for the T-bone. What we are seeing now is confidence. The growing confidence of Charlotte in this match.
It's ironic, most of the damage we see in this match so far happened outside the Hell in a Cell. Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
Goes for it again.
What we are seeing now is confidence. The growing confidence of Charlotte in this match.
It's ironic, most of the damage we see in this match so far happened outside the Hell in a Cell, even before the match began. She's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Sasha Banks is showing a ton of bravery, but is it smart? Is Sasha in any condition to compete on the highest level with Charlotte?
Well, Sasha trying to use her emotions, the energy from her home crowd to continue to fight.
Sasha's just going on one out. She has to be after being powerbombed through the announce table.
To your point,
It's not for Sasha to compete in this match, but Sasha has been in this situation before where she lost that women's championship only after a couple weeks. She doesn't want that taste of bitterness in her mouth again.
Land here.
Charlotte with a big smile on her face.
Bank statement locked in.
Can Banks do this?
Sasha's only got this one moment. She's got to seize it.
The Queen is in trouble.
Oh, look at the incredible power of the Queen.
Oh, God. Sasha Banks already injured back right off the apron. There were risks that I don't think both women thought of before they stepped into the ring. The toll it could take emotionally and physically could ruin futures.
I disagree with you, Graves. They knew exactly what risk was. They knew how this could shorten their careers, but they wanted it so bad.
Okay, I think you're right, Renee. Write history, and we're witnessing it right now.
The ability to write history and break through any glass ceiling.
Inside, Hell in a Cell.
Banks realized what the Queen had in mind. Sasha fighting desperately. Here we go. Oh! The Queen driven. You have to admit admire the guts and determination we are seeing from the champion.
These women are not going to be walking away the same after tonight's grueling matchup.
It's all the championship. It's all to make history. Who's going to dig down deep?
You want to play dirty? You got it.
Banks puts on the brakes for the moment, but Charlotte's still determined to drive Sasha into the steel chair. But boom, what a right hand from Charlotte. Oh, man.
Got the chops.
Nasty chop by Charlotte.
Lining up the boss.
The trademark flare chops, inflicting agony upon the boss.
Just breaking her down.
And the queen taking a moment to enjoy.
Floating in a matchup like this.
And here comes Banks.
The fury of fists.
Sasha still hurt. Oof.
Even more hurt after that.
Once again, oh no! Face
Sasha's back injury has been well documented throughout the year. It certainly must be affecting her tonight.
Charlotte trying to make this her night, her moment, but Sasha's shown no quitting her.
Sasha's got to be right. Charlotte has shown her genetic superiority. She's bigger, she's stronger, she's faster.
Well, it's easy to get a leg up, Graves, when you got a cheap shot. Sasha Banks before the match even starts, and then powerbomb us through the announce table.
Damage there.
She got lucky.
Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to hit. She's showing no mercy tonight.
Sasha Banks gets the reversal.
Great offense by Charlotte.
Charlotte is really going to work now. And here comes Charlotte.
And again!
You have to ask,
Hurt lower back of hers. Charlotte's been punishing it, but Sasha's added to the pain with all the risks she's taken.
Yeah, you're right, Byron. We've seen Sasha twisted in all directions. The human body is not meant to bend in the way that Sasha's has tonight.
Sasha should realize that it's going to take every risk, every bit of will in her body to retain her championship tonight. Charlotte knows that every impact, every blow is going to be excruciating for Sasha to experience.
But she also understands the heart of the resilience and the guts of Sasha Banks. Charlotte knows that.
But in the mind of the queen, Sasha Banks should have let the medics take her to the ambulance and receive medical treatment. Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the queen go.
Harsh impact.
and she's back in the ring now.
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker.
Everyone must bow to the queen, especially her opponent.
Yet another counter. It's like they're both
Lost in the corner right now. Charlotte made her pay, and Charlotte with a boot right to the midsection. And the boss is in trouble. And Charlotte now dominating.
Here comes that aggressive side of Charlotte.
Oh, what is Charlotte here?
The Queen is going to break the boss in half.
Continuing to attack that damaged lower back of the boss.
Bouncing Charlotte out of the cell.
Charlotte got too cocky for her own good.
And another one. And here comes Sasha.
I can't believe
She goes. Whoa! Sasha caught herself. Sasha caught herself.
From Sasha Banks. Off the Hell in a Cell. Are you kidding me?
How bad do you want it? How bad does Charlotte and Sasha Banks want to be women's champion?
Something's got to give at this point.
You see the exhaustion, the emotion, downright agony from both women. Who can stay in this?
Charlotte with a nice river.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for. Gonna see a new champ.
Charlotte is rolling now. This being to a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You gotta think long-term and consider your future fights.
Throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about.
She's looking to kick this thing into high gear out here near the Savage. There it comes. That'll do some serious damage. Charlotte trying to figure out, what do I have to do?
And win back the women's championship.
Pulling out all the stops firing, as you mentioned. Charlotte now with a table set up, looking to do damage. Sasha Banks.
First the steel chair, now the table.
Charlotte decided this ends now. This battle is over. The Queen is taking her crown home.
Even worth the risk at this point. These women are going to destroy each other.
Oh my goodness.
The moment you don't ask yourself those questions, it's not about is it worth it, it's about becoming the champion.
No time to think about the pain, but what your body's gonna feel like tomorrow.
Charlotte sent through a table.
What does Sasha do now?
What does Charlotte do now? How are either of these women going to walk out of here?
Forget about walking out of here. It'll be a miracle if either one can crawl out.
And these women, they've gone through a tremendous amount here inside Hell in a Cell. How either woman is still fighting is beyond me.
The look in Sasha's eyes says she's not going to stop until Charlotte feels the exact same pain that she has.
Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
It's locked in.
To go for the submission.
And I thought she had her there, Cole. I guess not.
Oh, and look at this. Charlotte outside the ring. What is she going to do now?
Oh, maybe on the hunt.
Oh, boy.
The desperate Queen reaching deep into the arsenal.
Banks better start moving.
Charlotte went through the last one. Now she's looking to return the favor for the boss.
Charlotte has Sasha right where she wants her.
Charlotte can taste the victory. She can taste the history of being the first woman to be victorious inside Hell in a Cell.
Sasha better dig deep and come up with a plan quick. Right now, Charlotte looks like she's about to close the deal.
Both these ladies have thrown everything at each other. All in the name of walking out of Hell in a Cell as the women's champion.
Sasha on the table, Charlotte Flair. What does the Queen have in mind? Smash talk in your face. Oh my God, Charlotte's gonna head up to the top rope here.
High risk, high reward.
No. Sasha.
Where did Sasha find this fire? How is she still mobile?
That fight, that grit of the boss.
Sasha's a little dazed, but trying to clear the way for whatever she has in mind.
Sasha's positioning the table for God knows what.
She's in control. She's got a big plan. That back, though, still taking it out of Banks.
Sasha's like the Walking Dead at this point. She just keeps moving forward. Banks wants the championship. Banks wants the victory.
She's about to get it.
Sasha's back just too damaged. She couldn't support Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, both of these women showing the effects of the grueling, historic Hell in a Cell. Sasha just tossed out of the table. And this is a vicious Charlotte.
Will resume her original plan here, perhaps to send Sasha through that table.
Oh, she does it, this one will be over. Sasha can barely stand.
The Queen more than happy to inflict.
Natural selection. That's going to be it.
Good night. Cover. Hook to the leg. Got her. Charlotte picks up the win.
Here is your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte.
And then she fixed her crown.
A true battle of attrition inside Hell in a Cell. But we have a new women's champion.